So he raises his arms like as high as he can, and Gabe's like a little shrimp at the time, and comes running out with this like deep like whoa. Like, it was so. Just fix our hair.
Yeah.
I was just doing it on concealer. Hey Gabe, thanks for being on my channel today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys don't know as we're filming this at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, right. Hello everybody, it is Single here and welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I hope y'all are doing super duper well. Are you doing super duper well?
Hell I am. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Just got our afternoon coffee, we're feeling good, and we're ready to answer you guys' questions. As I asked you over on Instagram, letting you know that we were gonna do a sibling Q&A sort of thing, so you guys submitted any and all questions that you had for us. Thank you to whoever who submitted, and let's just get on to it. We'll start with a really easy one. Is your brother a YouTuber?
No, I'm not. I'm a fellow Instagram model, they say.
All dingles are Instagram models.
Yeah, and the thing is, you don't have to post as often as you would think.
Oh my gosh. His last post was flipping, hold on. I would say Instagram link down below, but
it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Gabe's last post. Oh my god, that hurts my soul. February 12th, 2017. Dang, bro.
Yeah, that's like a year and a half.
So no, Gabe is not necessarily the most active on social media.
No.
Did you fight often as children or teens?
We had talked about this yesterday, but I said yeah.
I said
You said
no. I don't know, I just don't, like, I know that there was, like, specific fights in mind that come to our minds, like, you would, like, kill my Lego sets, or, you know, when I would, like, you for making me lose on a video game. Other than that, I feel like Sam and I fought the most.
Right.
And then, like, we just kind of were, like, chill.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were closer in age, so I was not necessarily in the clique that you guys had.
So there wasn't really a lot of opportunity for fights.
No, yeah, there wasn't a lot of topics that came up in discussion that were worthy
about. Yeah, the fights that you do remember like stand out in your mind, though. That's why I was like, yeah, they stand out.
I always remember when PS2, when one memory card would go missing. That always stirred up.
That was
something.
so bad.
Yeah.
Guys, you remember the days where like PlayStation 2 had like the cartridges and like that's where your saved games were? They weren't on the console.
Yeah.
It all depended on these flipping cards, and then like every time me or Sam or like Gabe would lose one, we were like, you hid it, I know you did, or like, I know that you accidentally lost it and you're just not telling. It was awful.
Yeah, it was bad.
Do people often mistake you for being twins? No.
I don't think so, no.
People say that we look alike.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the face swap.
Oh, yes, we did a face swap on Snapchat, and like before, I didn't think that we looked alike at all. We face swapped on Snapchat, and it was scary. Gabe's gonna send it to me, I'm gonna put it on the screen right here, but that was the first time where I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
There are some strong genes, but if you look at our faces now, like, yours is much longer, and mine is more square shaped.
Yeah, you SpongeBob.
Squidward. What does he say a lot? It's like, Squidward.
I don't even know.
Did you ever share a room? P.S. I love you. I love you too. Did we share a room?
No. We didn't share a room, but me and Sam shared a room. Actually, technically we did. In Maine. We shared a room voluntarily for a little bit of time. Didn't share a room like growing up. I shared with Sam, who's the middle brother, and then when Gabe came along, he had his own room for a bit there, and then the brothers moved in to each other's rooms, and then I like took another room by myself. But then when my parents got a vacation home in Maine, it was from like 18 something, and it was really creepy at first. It's all renovated and beautiful now, but like it was so creepy, and we were all on the third floor, and the third floor was split up into like 3 separate rooms, and they were like, oh, each sibling can have their own room, but like no, we chose to just like be in one room. Sam ditched us though, hardcore. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He had debatably the scariest room.
And he literally chose it and was like, no, I'm not sleeping in this room with these people. Yeah. I'm out of here.
It's terrible.
What's your favorite childhood memory we have with each other?
When you left for college was pretty awesome.
I hate you so much. I would say like we always just like played pretend, and like Gabe was always like, Sam and I would like orchestrate the whole thing, and Gabe
see where this is going.
Gabe like played the role of whatever role we needed him to fill in on, and he was so chill that like he just kind of would. Then come to find out later, you just wanted to be like included.
Yeah.
So like you
wanted to fit in.
One time Sam and I came up with like our whole Halloween costume plan, and like I was gonna be Legolas and he was gonna be Aragorn, and then we were like, Gabe, you need to be Frodo.
Broke my heart.
That's the last time I remember us like orchestrating something for you, because you like stood your ground.
I wanted to be Gimli.
Yeah, and we wouldn't let him be Gimli. Instead, he wanted to be a frog, so he was a frog.
That was a lizard.
Yeah, my mom got him a lizard costume because she couldn't find a frog costume. And when she brought it home, we were like, it has a tail. And she goes, shh, just don't tell him. He'll think it's a frog.
Love you, Mom. Thanks.
Love you, Mom. Who overall had better grades in school? Me! The worst part is if you wanted to, you totally could.
Yeah. We were just all so good at math. And
Mom always says, you guys are so good at math.
Yeah,
and like
love math.
Gabe actually is really good at math. Like, it's a thing. I ask Gabe, I call him up in the grocery store all the time. Like, there will be like this bigger shampoo bottle next to the smaller shampoo bottle. And I have to tell him like the ounces and the price per both to make sure like if they act like the bigger one is like the better deal. It's not always the better deal, people. They just put a big yellow like sticker on it. Gabe helped me figure that out. I like call him. I'm like, I don't know whether to get the big shampoo bottle or the small shampoo bottle.
She called me at school.
Yeah.
In North Carolina from across the country to see which shampoo bottle was.
It was really important to me. What was the question? Who overall had better grades? Yeah, I would say like school came much harder to me as far as like studying and like knowledge retention of like textbooks go. And like I would study for a test for like 5 hours, and Gabe could get the same grade easy within like studying for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just very, very snappy. Which one of you got in most trouble as a kid? You think I did?
Yeah.
I probably did actually. Well, to be fair, I was the first child, so I feel as though our parents had like a stronger like watch out for this one type of thing. Like I was never allowed to like leave the house without them calling parents first to make sure I was actually going places or whatever. I got home from college when Gabe started driving, and this kid was all over the place. We'd be like, oh, where's Gabe? And they were like, oh, he's over at this house or whatever. I'm like, are we sure about that? Like it was so annoying.
No, it was great. Like high school was great when I was alone. Yeah,
when I was alone in the house without anyone to entertain me. There's a trade-off there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I got in like trouble. Like I was a goody two-shoes. I definitely like stirred the most like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, Sam was a little controversial. Just a little bit. Like, but like under the radar. Yeah, I think Sam's the undercover troublemaker. I got in fights a lot, like when I was a teenager, and then Gabe just kind of like soared right through, it seemed like. Have you got any embarrassing stories to tell about each other? I don't have an embarrassing one. There was one time where, again, he was the youngest child, and Sam and I were very close in age, so we would like always fight the most, Sam and I, but we were also like really close like as far as like ganging up on Gabe goes. And like there was one time where we had watched The Ring, which is a really scary movie.
Oh my gosh.
And this stuff happened all the time, but this just like immediately came to mind. Like we'd be watching The Ring or whatever, and then like Sam and I would be texting across the room, and I would like go to the printer and print out like the scariest picture of Samara that I could find. And we would wait hours, like hours before bed. We like put that picture like underneath his covers, so when he ripped back the covers, he was there.
The F, man.
We would like creep in. We were like waiting for him to pull back the covers, and all of a sudden you pull him back. I've never seen you jump or run so fast in my entire life.
It was terrible.
That was really funny though.
Also the Bigfoot when Sam ran in the woods.
Long story short, we convinced Gabe that Bigfoot was real, and just by chance that night, like Sam and I convinced Gabe to play manhunt, and which you have to do at night in the dark outside. Like, you just try to get to base without people tagging you, but you can hide all over the yard, etc. And Gabe was like making a beeline for base, and Sam had hid in the woods right near base. And Sam's like 6 foot.
Yeah, he's tall.
He's really tall. So he raises his arms like as high as he can, and Gabe's like a little shrimp at the time, and comes running out with this like deep like whoa. It was so Gabe. I've met, like, you picked up your pace. Like,
yeah.
You thought you were sprinting as fast as you could at that moment to base, but then all of a sudden he didn't stop at base. He, like, went right by base, like, opened the door like, to the house, went inside. It was so funny.
It was terrible. I remember one time when you got in trouble with Mom and Dad. I can't remember exactly why you were in trouble. I remember that there was a point where Mom and Dad were trying to take your phone.
Oh, it was so, like, it was traumatizing.
Yeah, it was your maroon.
My Envy or whatever it was called. Yeah. Envy 2.
And they were trying to take your phone, and you were running around the house, and you hid your phone. Screaming. And me and Sam were like sitting on the couch or something watching TV.
They were literally like, I was like running by, like I was dramatic. Like I was such a drama queen. And like I was like running by the living room like 10 times. Like, and our like house had 2 sets of staircases, one on one side, and then you could like run up and down and then go down the other side. Like I was just like sprinting all around the house, like hiding my phone. They did nothing. I literally was like, out of all of the years of loyalty and love that I've shown you guys, there's nothing you're gonna do at this point.
Yeah, I mean, well, you're like school.
Yeah.
So, and I'm 6 years younger, so I'm in like late elementary, early middle school. Like,
Gabe,
what am I gonna do? And I don't have dogs in this fight. I mean, let's be honest. So Dad walking by, he had been through this millions of times. He just told us to, guys, can you just like please look for the phone? And so me and Sam were on the duty of finding your phone, and it was hidden.
They literally ganged up against me and looked for the phone and found it.
Yeah, it was in the chair, in the far room.
You wonder why I like hog-tied you to the lawn or like and stuff like that, or like locked you in the wine closet when I was older. Like you wonder why these things happen.
I feel like it was just payback.
Yeah, it was complete payback. How dare you?
It's kill or be killed at that point.
It's kill or be killed.
She dies.
But I'll survive and I'll come out as the golden child.
I'll get a free phone at the end of it.
I think that is all the questions that we have, but I really appreciate you guys submitting them. That was really fun to talk about and just tripping down memory lane a little bit. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for coming on my channel.
Oh, you're welcome, everybody. It's glad to be here.
God, such a chore. Do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up because it lets us know that you like the video. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Gabe goes back to school this week, but I'm sure he'll be back here someday. Maybe. And we will catch you guys next time. See you later.